Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new around here, welcome to the channel. And today I thought we'd do something a little bit different, and I thought that we'd do some tier lists for Miitopia, tier maker. I thought we'd rank the jobs, the regions, and then also the NPCs. I thought of doing, um, I thought of doing, I thought of doing the monsters or doing the grub, but it's like there's so many that it's like it'd be really hard to do it. So without further ado, let's get into this. So let's start off with the jobs. Yeah, so this might be a little bit weird because of the fact that, what's it called? I'm doing this horizontally, so then that way it'll look better on YouTube and stuff. But yeah. So there's S, A, B, C, and D. It's 5 tiers. And I haven't actually used all of these. Like, not me, myself playing as my character using them. Although I have had all of these in my party at for like at least a few hours, at least like a good amount of hours. But yeah, so obviously I think that the mage would go in S because it's kind of overpowered, especially if it's like at the right amount of stats and um other right amount of and the right personality. That's it. And then also a cat also has to go in S because it's probably even more overpowered than the mage, honestly. The warrior, I mean, like, with the warrior, it's like a good all-rounder. I'd probably put that one in S as well. The princess, you know what? I think I'll put them in S as well because I know putting a lot of them in S, but it's like, oh, with the princess, it's like they can block teammates from getting like a bad effect, and then it's like they also can, and then they also can distract enemies, and then also make them weaker for one turn, and that applies to like multiple enemies. I mean, like, it doesn't always work, but yeah. Okay, chef. That's gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I'm probably gonna put him in. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, like, I personally have used the chef, and honestly, it was a pretty big letdown. So I'm gonna put him in D. It's probably a really unpopular opinion, but yeah. Tank will be C. Elf. Um, I'll put Elf in A because it's like with the dancing arrow, it's like it has like a 100% chance of like making them get distracted and like start dancing and stuff. Unless of course it's like a boss, because like if it's a boss then they won't start dancing. But so flower, I mean flower isn't that good, but yeah, I don't know. I'll sit down for later. The thief, thief is I don't know. I might put thief in either C or A. Imp, I'll probably put imp in B. Man, I'm not sure if I should. Okay, yeah. I'll leave the simp, the the simp, the thief in B. Um, cleric, I'll probably put them in A. Pop star, well, you know what? I was gonna put them in C. Although there's one move that's like really open. Actually, you know what? I put them in A actually. Yeah, because it's like they can bring people back from the dead. They can deal big damage to large amounts of of enemies, and then it's like they also can like 100% end a quarrel at like any time. Well, at almost any time. It's like, yeah. So the scientists, the scientist is pretty good. Yeah, yeah, probably put him in A. Okay, now the flower. You know what? I think, yeah, I'm putting them in C. So that's my tier list. In S, we have the cat, the mage, the warrior, and the princess. In A, we have the elf, the vampire, the cleric, the pop star and the scientist. And B, we have the thief and the imp, or the simp, as I accidentally said. And C, we have the tank and the flower, and in D, we have the chef, because before even getting the game, I was really excited to be a chef as my job, and yeah, it was a pretty big letdown. It was not that fun to use. I didn't mean to press on that one. Okay, so the regions of Miitopia. I kind of have a good idea of what I want to do. Okay, so the Traveler's Hub, I mean, like, it's not really even like a location, but I'll put it in D for now. I might put it up to C. Oh yeah, and like in this we also have S, A, B, C, and D. I like the other one. Um, the Galados Isle is definitely going in S. The Powdered Peaks, that's going way at the bottom. A big disappointment. And also, that's also where your Mii's. I think that's where they start to get sick, and that is like just no. If this had like a negative S or something, I put it in there. It's just yeah, I don't like that place. Greenhorn. I mean, like it's a place you start off in. I'll put it in A for now. I might move it up to S. New Lumos. I'll put it in S. I like that place. Although I guess I'll leave it in S. What's it called? But it's like it doesn't kind of out of place in Miitopia. But then again, in Miitopia, I think everything and anything feels in and out of place because it's Miitopia. Um, so Nexador, and actually, it's actually called Next Door. Although it's sort of a funny story because it's like they say the Next Door region, even though like for years I always thought it was the Nexador region, and then like I think like I think like a few days before they announced the the, um the one for the Switch, they actually had, or no, and then that's when I found out that it's like that it's like it wasn't next a door, it was next door, and yeah, it's a clever pun, but I missed it. The skyscraper, I mean like that has to go in S, right? It's a skyscraper. Otherworld. It's a bit short, so I'll probably put it in A. Although I'll put it at the very top of A. Um, Karkaton. I mean S. It's going in S. It has to go in S. Man, like such strong feels that time. Nimbus. It's kind of in the same boat as Powdered Peaks, although it's like I like the aesthetic more. Um, Peculia. Probably put it in C. Yeah. And finally, the Realm of the Fae. Oh man, it sounds like this. I wish there was like an A plus, like an S minus, because when I got to this part of the game, I was like, oh man, um, oh man, I think I might actually stop playing for right now. I might just take a bit of a break. And then I got to here and I was like, what? And then I just kept playing for like another hour or two. A lot of backstories with these places. They mean a lot to me. You know what? I'll just put her in S. So that's my tier list. In S we have. Oh, my battery's getting a bit low. It's fine though. In S we have the Gyarados Isle, the new Lumos, the Skyscraper, Karkaton, the Realm of the Fae. In A, we have Greenhorn and Otherworld. In B, we have a Nexador or Next Door. In C, we have Nimbus and Peculia. In D, we have the Traveler's Hub, which might be a little bit unfair towards it because it's not exactly a location like it usually is. Oh, the other ones, and then like at the very bottom we have Powdered Peaks in D because I just really don't like that place. Anyway, NPCs. Oh yeah, also I should probably say that what's it called, that it's like I didn't mean to, I keep pressing things on accident. That yeah, that it's like this will have spoilers for the game, so if you don't want to get spoiled and stuff, you should probably stop watching now or something. Although I guess there were kind of a few spoilers in the last list. But yeah, so NPCs, again it's S, A, B, C, and D. Starting off with the guy himself. He has to go in S, right? He's, he's had a rough time. He just has to go in S. Um, you're also going in S because I mean, like, come on, it's the youngest fairy. Um, this one A because of the plot twist. Pretty nice plot twist. Great Sage. Put them in S. And also, this isn't all the NPCs. It's just like a few of the more important ones. Um, you're going in D, obviously. You're going in C. Trying to think. I'll probably put them in B. This guy can go in S. The king can go. I mean, like he can go in. Yeah, he can go in A. Princess can go B. The Dark Lord. I'll put them in. I'll put them in A. Mm, it's kind of lagging. Yeah. So here's my NPC tier list. In S we have the well, it's like it's hard to give him a name because it's like it's whoever you make him, but you know it's the guy who became the Dark Curse, the youngest fairy, the great sage, the nobleman's son. In A we have the the guy who used to be the Dark Lord, the king, the Darker Lord, and then in B we have the eldest and middle fab fairies and the princess. In C we have the genie, and at the very bottom at D we have the prince from Netherland. Yeah, so those are the three tier lists. I might do ones for the monster her in the that it ranks the monsters and then also the grub. Although I think there's like over I think there's like almost 200 grub, or like it could even be like over 200. So that could take a while. So yeah, so I don't know if I'll make a video of that, but I might. Thank you all for watching. Um yeah, there might be a bit of a slow down in videos soon because it's like, well, yeah, just like some stuff happening off camera and stuff. So yeah. So although things should be mostly back to normal by next week. So thank you all for watching. Um, stay tuned for more Miitopia content, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.